All right, and we're live.
All right.
Super cool. Hey, so good job on setting that appointment tomorrow. You're off to a
Th-
quick start.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Very
So
welcome.
I hope everything will work out in positively.
Yeah, man. So let's well, we're live, so I don't know how much information I want to talk about the property. There you go. Do. I'll do better double question next week. Cool. So talk to us, Sean. What questions may you have about wholesaling or picking up the next deal?
Well, I even don't know how to start. I have been let me see now. I've been studying wholesaling, looking at the different theories and methodologies of it, and trying to put certain pieces together. I've listened to the course Chuck that I bought last year or year before. And one thing I picked up about from the course is if the mortgage is low, you can wholesale. And if
Exactly that.
so,
Yeah.
so if there are other complications in the mortgage, then you gotta weigh between the balance if it's gonna be a short sale or a subject to strategy.
Subject to exactly
Yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, yo, Tyler, could you unmute yourself?
Yeah, sure. Sorry about that. My
Nah,
roommate was out for a second.
nah, you're good. Good evening from New Brunswick. Hey, Ian, thanks for tuning in. Canada, that's crazy. Um, we have people from Canada tuned in.
Oh wow.
Super cool. All right, hey, we got Jess now. Look at this. You got a visitor, Tyler. Hey, Jess, welcome to the live stream. Oh, what the hell did I do? Do-do-do.
Hello, hi. Good evening.
Good
Hey, good.
evening.
Nice to meet again. Hey, so we're just we're touching base here. Lots of cold and snow. Want some? Nah, we got enough here, Ian. We got a blizzard coming up Friday and
Oh
Saturday.
yeah. Right
You
in
could
the
text. You
sun.
could text. I could talk. All right, so we're gonna do. I'm gonna go around the screen. So we're gonna give some attention to Sean, Tyler, then Jess, and then we'll wrap it up. And this is the first live stream that we're having. We're gonna
Okay.
be having this every Tuesday and every Thursday for the students inside the group
Around the same time.
around the same time,
Okay. Okay.
7 o'clock every Tuesday, every Thursday.
Okay.
All right, I got a voicemail from Ariel, business related. I'll do it later. Yeah, the team locked up a deal yesterday in Indiana. So if anyone's tuned in from Indiana, let me know. It's Oxford County is where the property is.
Oh
I'm
wow.
ready. I'm already reaching out to some of my folks, but we're accepting offers at this time. So
Oh wow.
Sean Clark. Again,
Yes.
for everyone else in the live stream, Sean got in the program late last week, around Thursday, I think it was.
Yes, it
Um,
was. Yes.
yeah, so literally a week from today, which is crazy. He began cold calling off of the pre foreclosure list that we provide in the course or in the program, and then he had someone on the hook like that same weekend, which is a really fast turnaround. So, I can't say too much about the details of the transaction, but from a higher level, this lady was a very aggressive driver type personality, right?
Yep.
So if
Yep.
you're someone who easily tucks their tail, you may not
Yep.
have been able to get this lead. Now, Sean, I don't know, like there's something about your energy that's so calming that she was able to open up to you. So I commend you for that. Because I was trying to get some information out of her, and I was like, we were butting heads, like
Yeah,
I don't know,
because she has this very aggressive persona. I
right?
think I told her in between the conversation that we had before. Just calm it down a bit. Give me a chance to explain myself, and then
Mm,
she told me one the, to communicate with her broker. So I said, well, okay, if I want to communicate with broker, can you provide a number so they can get in contact with the broker? She told me yes. I said, okay, no problem. Yeah.
yeah. And what was so weird about that too is I actually don't believe there is a broker on that
No,
transaction.
no, no, no,
It's
no.
actually her
There's
sister.
Your
So she's
sister who?
calling my sister a broker. Why?
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but you can tell there's like a lot of walls to break down before
yeah.
you get.
There's a lot. There's a lot of protection, and there's a lot of
Mhm.
hiding behind these walls. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Exactly. But the
Yeah,
fact that you stayed calm and you were self-aware of that from a higher level is
yeah,
why I believe you were able to lock up the appointment.
yeah.
So, give yourself a lot of credit for that. And also
Thank
because
you.
you did it so quickly. Good
Yeah,
stuff. So now if you want to talk about, I know we have our appointment with her tomorrow. If you want to
yeah.
talk about numbers, we can do that off of the live stream and we can make sure that we're prepared for that tomorrow. So we're going to
Oh,
bring, just so you know, every first appointment, you have your purchase and sales agreement,
yeah.
have the authorization to release information,
Uh-huh.
and you have the seller's checklist.
Okay.
All right. I have them here at the office. Do you have the Dropbox link that we provide in the program?
No, no, no.
All right, so we can get you that Dropbox link so that way you have those documents yourself.
I think there's going to be a slight problem on my end because my printer is giving problems.
Yeah, no problems, only solutions. I'm gonna
Yeah.
print it out for this one, all right?
Yeah. Because there's a
Future.
possibility I have to probably buy a new printer altogether because the printer I have is a touch and go situation. 1 minute it functions well, the next minute it just shuts down altogether.
Yeah, I hear you. Printers are my least favorite piece of technology. they always poop out when you need it the most.
I know, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next. Hey Ty, what's going on?
Pardon the background noise. I'm sorry, y'all, but
It's okay. We
I
understand.
actually hear you pretty well. I don't hear the
Yeah.
background too much.
okay, perfect. Yeah, because it's activity I got to deal with later on after this.
We're gonna make it more or less shorter today, just to get the warm up going. So
Okay.
Tyler and I have been going back and forth for a few months now. Yeah,
It's
would
been
you say?
about a couple months. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tyler is gaining some traction here in the space too. He's also hopped in the program, so you
Amen.
guys can start to get really
Congrats.
with each other.
Thank you guys.
Congrats. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
man.
You're welcome.
Trade contact information, become each other's best friends because these are the only friends that you'll ever need. Okay.
Okay.
So, so Tyler, I know before we hopped on the stream, you said that you were rehearsing the script. So, if you're comfortable, let's go through that script now and do a little role play, and we'll give each other, some feedback.
All right.
All right. So, you're gonna call me.
Ring ring. Hello, AJ?
Yeah. Sorry, who's this?
Hi, my name is Tyler with Real House Offers. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. What's this about? Sorry.
So the reason for the call is I'm interested in potentially purchasing your property on 123 Main Street in Hackensack. I just have a few quick questions. Do you have a minute?
Not exactly. I mean, it's not for sale, but I mean, what did you have in mind?
Okay. Yes.
Nah, you're good. Go nice and slow. We can crawl to the finish line.
Okay.
Okay.
So just quick question. When you say what do you have in mind, is that basically you asking, well, what is my offer?
Yeah, like it's not for sale, so I'm just a little confused why you're reaching out.
Okay. Well, shoot, I ain't have that part written down.
Try to just think like on some human interaction level. Like, don't worry about the script right now. Like, what would you just naturally say?
We'll say, well, what do you sorry, repeat your question.
Yeah, I mean, I was more or less just saying like, yeah, it's not for sale, but you're giving me a call. So like what exactly are you calling about, or what's your offer or your solution, or what are you proposing? Why are you calling me and what are you proposing? That is my objection.
Well, I totally understand. And if I were you, I feel the same way. To you, I'm probably just a random person calling, asking you about your house. You probably think that I'm a scam, and I get it. I promise you I'm not. I truly want to help you in your situation. If you don't mind me asking you, if you were to receive a great offer that made sense and helped you, is that something you would at least consider?
I'm always open to a good offer. Yeah. What's your offer?
Well, that's a valid question. However, I wouldn't be able to give you a reasonable offer price without first learning more information about your house. So let me ask you, what is the condition of your property so I can at least consider repair costs?
Okay, I see where you're coming from. So yeah, my roof is pretty much it needs to be replaced. The foundation of the house is a little dilapidated,
Okay.
and you're definitely going to need to put some attention in the kitchen. I haven't updated it since I bought the house 30 years ago.
Wow. So the roof, the foundation, and the kitchen for sure.
Yeah, those are probably your big ticket items. I mean, you're always going to want to do a cleaning, a little paint and power wash, but I figured if you're in the business, you're pretty good at that stuff.
Mhm.
Right, right, right. Okay, thank you so much for that information. Um, how much do you owe on the property?
I don't know why that's important. Weren't you making me an offer?
Yes, but in order for me to give you the best possible offer, I would need to at least know how much you owe so I can have a better idea on how much to offer you.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know, probably like in the 200 ballpark, but I don't really know.
Okay. And how much do you think the house is worth,
I don't
both
know.
in its current asset
Zillow's.
condition and fixed up?
Sorry, what was the last question there?
So how much do you think the house is worth, both in its current condition and if it were all fixed up?
Yeah, well, Zillow, good old Zillow.com says my home is worth 250,
Okay.
right? And in terms of what it could be worth, I'm not in real estate, so I would have no clue. I figured you and your team would be able to tell me, or maybe that you would know. Me as a silly seller here, I don't know.
That's okay. And don't worry. I will be able to get that information once I do my full due diligence on how much your property would be worth once it's fixed up. My next question would be, if I were able to buy the property, how quickly would you be able to close?
Um, you know what? I'm ready to leave yesterday if the offer's right.
So as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Okay, great. That sounds good. And finally, well, actually, no, two more questions. Is the property currently vacant or do you currently live there?
No, I live here. My family's packed in.
Okay.
Mom, dad, sister, brother, dog, and two uncles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we got to relocate to a bigger spot.
Totally understand, and I agree with you. Lastly, do you mind just telling me a little bit more information about the house and your current situation?
Yeah, I mean the house is a house. It has four walls, a roof, and a floor. Um, in terms of my Ian, yeah, spell check is a bummer, huh, Ian? Sorry, I'm reading the live chats here. In terms of my situation, again, we're packed. My family's packed in this home like sardines. So really, we're looking to get more square footage in whichever way possible. I don't really know how to make that possible, hence why I'm in the situation. But maybe someone like yourself could help me move to a bigger house, and that's really my motivation. Like where I just have too many family members and too small of a space. And I think I have a little bit of equity, so I would like to, maybe take some equity as a down payment into my next chapter of my life. But again, in terms of the house, it's a house. It has a roof, a floor, and some walls.
Okay. All right. That's definitely sounds like something that we could work with. What I would like to do next is to come check out the property and see if there's an opportunity for us to be able to work together one day. I have I have Friday and next Monday, both in the afternoon. Do any of those days work best for you?
Probably end of the week, so Friday. What time in the afternoon?
Probably 3 o'clock. Does that work?
Can we do 3:15?
Yes, we can do 3:15.
Super cool. I get home at 3. I need 15 minutes to hit the bathroom.
All right.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, and
And
I
what
look.
was your name and your company and all that?
So my name is Tyler, and I'm with Jarrell House Offers.
All right, Jarrell. If you could send me just like a business card or some proof of business to
Yeah,
my email.
sure. I can send you my company website and everything over to
Yeah,
you.
that'd be great because I get 15 calls a day from guys with similar questions. So
Okay. And is this a good number to text you everything, or can I have an email address, please?
Yeah, 123 at Gmail and 123-456-789.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'll send all that information over to you, and I look forward to meeting you on Friday at 3:15.
All
All
right,
right.
thanks for being interested. Thanks for reaching out.
You're
Bye for
welcome.
Good.
Enjoy the
You
rest of
did
your day.
well. You did well.
now. Not bad, bro. Not bad.
Yeah, you did well. Very
Thank
well.
Everyone clap on YouTube. He did
Yeah.
it. He made it through.
Yeah, you did.
All
You
right,
did.
so let's have a open, honest conversation. You still there, Jess? By the way.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, super cool. Just making sure. So let's have. Yeah, I will. We're gonna go around. Let's have a open, honest conversation real quick and get some feedback for Tyler so he can grow and expand on his skill set. So I guess we'll go in a circle. Everyone, give thank you, Ian. Ian's clapping for you on YouTube from Canada, Tyler.
Oh, thank you, Ian.
Hell yeah.
Well,
All right, I'll go first, Sean. If you have any criticism, and we'll just go around. So for me, I understand that you're learning the script right now, so I can feel that you're reading something as you're communicating with me. So
Okay.
my feedback would be to keep doing what you're doing and really internalize the script so that you no longer need to reference it with your eyes, but rather just in your mind, you know exactly what's next, right?
Okay.
And that's all I have. But in terms of the order of operations, like your train of thought, it was perfect. You know,
yes, it was. It was.
you
It was.
collected the mortgage information, what I was asking, like you went through the whole thing.
Yeah.
So good job. I would just work on really internalizing it so you don't have to read it anymore.
Okay. Thank you
Cool.
so much for that.
Hell yeah, man.
Yep.
Sean, if you do have any feedback, feel free to
Uh,
share.
yeah. He did very well. Um, the most important thing is if you can be of a more original origin and try to create a little bit more rapport in your
Ah,
in
that's good.
your authenticity. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, notice like the plant in the back. Be like, oh, dude, you're really into plants. Like, can you tell me about that? How many plants do you have? Like things that are totally not even related to real estate.
Yeah.
Though that's a good tip, Sean.
Yeah.
I do have one quick question though.
Yes,
Answer.
sir.
So, since I'm doing that over the phone and I don't know anything about this property at least at all,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
what, how can I go about building rapport? Like, what are some simple questions that I
So it's
could?
gonna be that's a good thought. So it's gonna be a case by case, and again, you'll never know until you're on the phone. But some examples is like you'll hear a bunch of dogs in the background, or you'll hear a baby crying. Or she'll be like, "Hey, sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I just came back from the supermarket."
Okay.
And those are the pieces of bait that you're gonna want to feed off of. You're like, "Oh, you just got back from the market." Like, I don't know, whatever. Like, what's your favorite market? You have a Whole Foods, whatever comes to mind. Or if you hear a dog, like, wow, I grew up with two dogs myself in my household. What kind of dogs you got? You know,
Yeah.
etc. You won't really know till you're on the phone, but those are the
Yeah.
kind of things you're gonna want to grab for.
Okay. Sounds good.
And only spend like 30 seconds on it and then get into business, because after
Got
a while they're gonna be like, all right, what's the reason for your call?
Yeah.
So yeah, good stuff, Sean. Ty, are you like self-aware? You have any feedback for yourself being self-aware?
Yeah, definitely be authentic. But I know that'll come with more practice and as I internalize the script more.
Yeah.
As you were answering the question on, how can I build rapport? I guess when you were mentioning, you have that he has a full house, I could have probably thought of, some way
Yeah.
to kind of relate to that in a sense and kind of, I guess, agree with, wanting to move to a bigger space to accommodate everybody. But in the moment, it's just because I was just so focused on the script and just trying to hurry up and get through all the important points,
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much forgot about that.
Understood. And that's why we do these role plays, and you'll get better every time. Now, not to get into much personal life stuff, but I feel like a lot of us can relate from growing up in a smaller, home in terms of square footage than we, have deserved. So if that's something
Mhm.
that you can personally relate to, you might want to be open about that. Be like, yo, I totally get it. My family's, live in the same way. I got X, Y, and Z, my roommates, we're all crammed in this house. So, I know what it feels like to want more freedom or want more space. And just like that, you're like, you guys are right there talking and thinking the same things.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that was your own idea, but I'm just expanding off that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Ian says on YouTube, don't be afraid to drive through the neighborhood and talk to your future neighbors. That is correct. Also, dude, so that's a good point, Sean. Before our appointment, if we have time, we should get there about 15 minutes earlier and, like Ian is saying, drive around the neighborhood, because that's going to tell us obviously the culture of the neighborhood, but also if there's any new projects and developments going on.
You're right. You're true. You're right.
The sale price of her home, or something that might negatively affect the price of her home.
Yeah.
So Ian, good job on YouTube there. And hey, Jess, you still there?
Yep, I'm here.
Super cool. Are you available to have your camera on, or not exactly?
I can.
Hey.
Not really doing much, just sitting on the bed.
Gotcha.
But I was listening in. I think Tyler did a great job. I mean, he just has to, I guess, learn the script.
Yeah,
more so that it sound more, original, not like he's reading from the script.
Yeah.
That's really the only feedback I have.
All right. So Ty, you know what you got to work on?
You did good, Tyler.
Thank you so much.
He did well.
Yeah, man, it's not easy. All right, Jess. So we're on to you. We're here. How can we help you and serve you the best?
As far as the group?
The group, real estate, any concepts that you might not grasp fully?
I just know that I have to do better with cold calling. I mean, that's like the only step that I've been like dreading to do, because I just feel like, I always felt like you got to be a master seller in order to, be able to sell whatever. And I just don't have those tools yet. So just, guidance, mentorship, the coaching that you guys offer. Yeah.
For sure. So, boss, you first or me first? All right. So I have a train of thought, and what that comes down to is your daily routine.
Yeah.
So I time block time for cold calling when I'm at my house, actually, because it's a space that I'm comfortable in, and it's a space where I'm unbothered by extra outside work. Right. Once I come to my office, it's game over. I got like 100 things to do. So I would, for example, what time are you currently waking up nowadays?
7:30ish. I mean, I gotta take my kids to school, so I'm up 7:30.
Hypothetically speaking, say from like 8:30 to 10:30, you can time block that for the next month and make sure you're dialing and having conversations with people. I hate to use the word guarantee, but you will be very close to success in a timely manner. Okay. So a lot of it's a very easy formula. It's like what you get in is what you're going to get out. So if nothing's going in, nothing's coming out. It's like very simple in that fashion. So I guess my advice to you would be to maybe sit down one night and rearrange your schedule, what your day-to-days look like, so that you can make sure you're entering a nice time block whenever, morning, afternoon, or late evening, to really dedicate spending time cold calling. Until that happens, you'll never have anything to you won't have enough data to study or know.
You're right. But that's the thing. Like, I have the time throughout the morning. It's just that I just haven't had just somebody behind me to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. So I always felt like, discouraged, and I just haven't had the motivation to actually do it. I mean, I've tried maybe once or twice, and I just was like, you know what, this is not for me. I just kind of like gave up.
Let me ask you this. Why did you get involved in real estate?
Why did I get involved?
Yes.
For many reasons.
It's a big question.
For many reasons.
Give me one.
For the wealth. I mean,
okay, what is the wealth going to bring you?
What is the wealth going to bring me?
Yes. What is the wealth going to bring you?
Peace, happiness.
Peace from what?
We're diving deep.
Peace from the daily, frustrations, daily adversities, just certain things. I mean, I want financial freedom. So
and what are you willing to do to get that financial freedom?
You're gonna go for
I'm at a point where like whatever it takes.
Okay, so picking up that phone is what it takes right now.
Yeah, it does. But then without the guidance, it's just like I'm running into walls. Like it's constantly running into walls. It's,
what kind of walls are you running into?
the mental blocks.
All right. Would someone being there with you help you?
If someone was to be here with me, yeah, I believe so.
You have your list with you right now?
Huh?
You have your list with you right now?
Which list?
A pre-foreclosure list.
Pre-foreclosure list.
No, I don't have any.
So I'm not sure Jess has like gotten through the onboarding.
Okay.
Are you? Excuse me if I don't know, but are you officially onboarded in the program yet?
No, not yet. I was speaking with Mike today.
Mike, exactly that. So notice how with Sean and Tyler, Sean onboarded. He already has his first appointment. Tyler's onboarded. He's already learning and internalizing the script. So upon you getting onboarded, you'll have this like day-to-day connection with people like myself, Linton, and Chuck. And we'll literally be checking in with you and keeping you accountable to be like, hey, did you pick up the phone today? Or you did pick up the phone. Why? Oh, you were scared of rejection. Okay, let's dive deeper in that. And we'll make sure that you're going in the right direction. So I understand that mentoring can be a huge puzzle piece to the bigger picture. So just know that that is within the program, and as soon as you're in, that'll no longer be an issue.
Yeah. Well, that's what was, I'm intrigued with what you guys are offering, because it's like everything that I'm pretty much missing, because I've been in this space for about 3 years now, and it's just like, I can't do it alone, because I don't know everything. I'm trying to figure out everything, but it's just like certain things I just don't know. So
that totally makes sense. I'm gonna go grab a piece of paper. Linton's gonna take over.
It sounds like you need someone to hold your hand, and after speaking to you for a couple of minutes, pretty much, you'll find that in the C4 program. You can basically listening to everyone here that, we basically walk them through the process. We give them a list of people to call, and when they get stuck, we have a saying here: when you get stuck, call Chuck, basically, and Chuck will basically help you through it. And everyone here was taught by Chuck. Everyone here learned from Chuck. So everything that we do is Chuck's system. Okay. So cold calling is something we're actually do on a daily basis. And then eventually by you cold calling people, you'll get people starting to call you. And then your business will come referral based. And once you have a referral based business, really and truly, you're not cold calling anymore. You have people cold call for you. Okay.
Yeah. That's exactly where I want to get to, because I don't want to be cold calling forever.
Well, we have to start somewhere.
How many kids do you have? To learn the skill, of course.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
Okay. And are you married?
No.
Do you have a vacation planned out for this year?
I would like to, once I close the deal.
Okay. Where would you like to go?
To an island.
All right. Write that down.
I would like to go to Jamaica.
Write it down. I am from Jamaica.
Okay. I am too. Well, I'm not from there, but my father's Jamaican.
Okay.
That's the affirmation.
Write it down. You would like to go to Jamaica. Let's put a date on it. When would you like to go to Jamaica?
June 1st.
All right. Write down June 1st. Okay. Let's say it would take you about $8,000 to go to Jamaica. That's one wholesale transaction, and you'll have some change. So let's say you need to do 2 wholesale transactions by June 1st. Write that down as well too.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
So now we have a goal. We have basically a reason why we're doing that goal. So every time you pick up that phone, you're going to remember, okay, I have 3 kids. I want to take my 3 kids on vacation. I want to be able to pay for it cash. And this is why I'm doing it. So every time you get that individual on the phone, or you don't get that individual on the phone, you're going to say, okay, no problem. On to the next one. So right now I'm actually going to pick up my phone, and I'm going to ask you to pick up yours too, Jess. And I'm going to ask you to dial this number for me. You have your phone with you?
Yeah, I'm actually on my phone on the call.
Oh, so you can't. Oh, you're not on a computer.
What
All
was
right.
what were you gonna have me do? Call,
I'm
call
actually
someone.
going to call somebody right now.
It's 7:30 at night. Who am I calling?
It doesn't matter what time it is. People in trouble usually want to hear from somebody. Depending on who it is, it doesn't matter what time of day it is.
You want me to call somebody right now?
226-226-2522.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service. If you feel you received this message in error, please hang up.
You see how that just happened right there? Like, I had a moment when I was like dreading making a call, and then that happened to me, and I was just like, all that for what?
So I write on that. I write on that phone number not working, and I get 3 phone numbers with all my skip traces. So I'm dialing the next phone number.
Okay.
Let's see, 973-377.
You right on it.
980. So AJ actually does a live cold calling clinic.
Yes.
And we'll actually do that live one time here. And when he does do it, it'll be, scheduled, and you guys will know about it in advance. But this phone number is not picking up. It looks like a landline.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to hang up. A message didn't even pick up. But it's just going on to the next one, going on to the next one. You have a number you want me to call, AJ?
I was just going to do one while he did one.
All right, go ahead.
Wow.
There's no second guessing. Like, you got to just pick up the phone. I didn't really give it any second thought there, as you noticed.
So I can give you a number. You want to give it a shot while we're trying to get other numbers?
No, I won't know what to say. What you want me to mess up the call?
Okay, call me.
Yeah, there you go.
Call me.
Let me get someone on the phone. I'll be back.
I still don't know what to say.
Start with hello.
Hello is a good start.
Start with hello.
Hello.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hi, Mr.
Hi.
Linton.
Yes,
Hi,
hi.
this
This is Linton.
Hi, this is Jessica. I'm sorry to give you this call out the blue. I was just curious to know if you're looking to sell your home.
I'm not looking to sell my home, but I'm looking to buy another one.
Oh, you're looking to buy another home. Okay.
Yes.
Oh no. Well, we have I work with many realtors, and we can probably find you a nice home. What area are you looking in?
Good stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm mostly in northern New Jersey. You have anything up in northern New Jersey?
Yeah, I believe so. We just actually sold one in northern New Jersey, a 3-family. Are you looking for a single family, multi-family?
I'm looking for any property that's occupied with tenants.
Oh, okay. You want a cash flowing property?
Not necessarily cash flowing, because I can evict them. I love those evictions.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, I will have to call up one of our realtors and see what they have, what they have in their inventory.
Okay. So
Okay.
how do I get in touch with you?
Well, here's my number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll probably give you a call back tomorrow morning. Are you free? Would you be free? 10 o'clock?
No, I'm usually in the gym at 10. I finish around 11. So anytime after 11 is fine.
Okay. So I'm at lunch at 12. How about 12?
That's perfectly fine for me. Thank you.
Okay, great. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Awesome. Bye-bye.
You did
So,
good.
What I would just say to you is get on the phone more.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to say this. I'm a father of 3 kids and I love my wife. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But how did I become a parent? By dealing with my first kid over and over and over again. And then 4 years later, I had my second one. And how did I become a better parent? By dealing with my second kid over and over and over again. How are we going to become better at cold calling? By picking up the phone and making calls over and over and over again. And if it takes you making the call with me and AJ for the first 5 or 10 calls, so you can see how we do it, so be it. We want you to get comfortable so at the end, you yourself can be able to do this yourself. And in the future, eventually, depending on where you are in New Jersey, or if you're not in New Jersey, you can have someone make these calls for you and you can critique them.
Okay. Well, that's the plan. Thank you. Thank you for that.
You're
welcome.
I was a little nervous, but
it's okay.
But get on the phone with Mike tomorrow. Follow through on the process, and we're here to help.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Hey, one of the students, we have a question on YouTube. I'm hoping one of you guys can answer. What is skip tracing?
Skip tracing is actually, how can I put it now? It's actually where you using technology or a software to skip trace the actual location of a person.
Try to use it without the vocabulary word.
I can try.
Go for it, Tyler. What is skip tracing?
It's basically a process of verifying an owner and its address. So you'll have a list of addresses, and you use a service that'll basically use public records to verify who the owner is.
Amen.
Okay, so can I just I'm going to be nitpicky. That's like it's 90%. I just want to get you 100%. Okay. Can I technically go to a tax records to just find the owner? Like what am I looking for exactly?
You're looking for the owner, their contact information, possible phone numbers, email addresses as well.
That's the part I wanted you to nail home. You're looking for contact info. You're not looking for any info. I'm looking for contact info. So Ian on YouTube, to answer your question, skip tracing is the process of finding an owner's phone number or contact information to match their property information. Okay? We clear on that? Hey, I see you there in Jess's camp. Welcome to the program.
Say hi.
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 Hi, everyone. Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Awesome. All right. So, we addressed everyone. Now we can just have an open floor for last minute questions and comments. We're going to keep this first one a little shorter than usual.
Okay.
So last thoughts, last concerns, everyone. Go for it. Ian, you too, on YouTube there.
Nothing right now for me. I'm okay for now.
It's clear as mud now. Mud's not clear, Ian.
I just know I got to fight.
All right, super cool. All right, so here, I'm going to give everyone like their next action steps, and then we'll wrap it up. So, Sean, tomorrow we have our appointment at 3. I need you to tell me how far you're out from that appointment so I know what time to pick you up.
No problem. I will give that to you as soon as we end the session. It's okay.
Thank you. Tyler, keep doing what you're doing. Keep rehearsing the script so that you internalize it to the point where you no longer need to read it.
Okay, sounds good.
Super cool. Jess, get in touch with Mike as soon as possible so that you can get onboarded into the program. And the benefit of that is that you'll have mentoring from people like myself, Linton, and Chuck, and we'll be able to keep you accountable, which I believe is the hurdle that you're trying to get over at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Super cool.
It's hard when you got to push yourself. It's like
exactly that.
It's hard.
Yeah. I've been there. I know.
You have those goals in front of you. You have those children's there with you. And if you wake up every morning and read that you wrote down, eventually you'll find an engine and you'll find a motivation and you'll find a drive to basically move forward, to make the calls, so you can get the appointments, so that you can get the deals and you can close. So by June 1st, you'll be in Jamaica with your family.
Amen.
Yes, you're right.
That's not gonna happen without a schedule and discipline. So that's why I started getting into your morning routine. So, really take that into consideration.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Very much. And then we have one more comment from Ian here. Don't be afraid to do research, ask questions, and be confident. This is your future home for you and your family. Stay safe, everyone. Amen. Thank you for that final comment. All right, so everyone, thank you for joining today. Again, we're going to be back at it on Tuesday here at the same live stream. I'll send out the link again, 7 o'clock. Come with your questions, come with more experience, and we'll get it done. All right, we're going to keep pushing forward.
And we'll be back with a contract locked up for Sean.
Exactly that.
Okay.
So everyone, keep Sean in your good thoughts because he's around the corner from his first deal.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank everyone.
Good night to all. Good night.
Good night.